And some breaking news right now. Sky 5 was on the scene of a major structure fire down in Rutherford County a little bit earlier this morning. A look at the scene just a short time ago down in Eagleville. This is off Rocky Glade Road. Several fire crews responding to this blaze. We have not heard of any reports of any injuries. We do have calls in and a crew on the way. So as soon as we can gather new information, we'll pass that along to you.
And bullets fly during a violent armed robbery over the weekend. Now the search is on for the shooter. Our Matthew Torres, following this story for us, joins us here in studio. And Matthew, who is this suspect?
Well, Amy, his name is Adrian Ohekwe. So let's take a look at his picture and take a good look at it. Ohekwe is wanted for that violent armed robbery in Smyrna, and he remains on the run this morning. It all happened at this home on Caroline Lee Drive on Saturday night. Police say Ohekwe and another man robbed 3 people during a pot deal, then opened fire as they ran off. Now one person was hit in the chest and taken to the hospital, where he's now in stable condition. We are told the home belongs to a Rutherford County deputy whose stepson was inside at the time. Neighbors say they are stunned something like this even happened in their normally quiet neighborhood.
It's a very safe neighborhood, great neighbors, great people, and just hearing something like that going on really makes you feel nervous.
Now, Ohekwe's accomplice, you see right there, Glenn Roby, has turned himself in yesterday and is now facing robbery and assault charges. As far as Ohekwe, again, on the run, considered armed and dangerous. If you see him, call 911. We also have made calls with the Smyrna police to get more information on the update on this search. We'll provide the latest on air and online. Amy.
Thank you, Matthew. A murder mystery underway this morning after a body was found in someone's front yard. Metro Police tell us a neighbor was walking along Old Smith Springs Road around 6:30 yesterday morning when he found a man shot to death. We're told the victim appears to be in his 20s and was wearing a black sweatshirt and black sweatpants. Police say he also had some sort of tattoo on the inside of his left wrist. If you know who he is or have any information about the shooting, call Crime Stoppers 615-74-CRIME.
Well, the driver accused of hitting and killing a man on New Year's Eve could soon be facing charges. We're told that Atia Williams turned herself in on Saturday and told police that her medication made her black out. She thinks her red SUV is the vehicle that hit Michael Drake on Nesbitt Lane. Right now, Williams is not facing charges, but charges are expected to be filed once the investigation is complete. And listen to this. We're told the 31-year-old woman was also convicted of hitting another person in a hit and run just last year. A tragic update this morning. A second 7-year-old boy injured in a New Year's Eve crash has died. Vanderbilt Medical Center confirming John Hill passed away yesterday. His family's van was stopped at a stoplight down in Winchester last Thursday when an elderly female driver slammed into the van. Jonathan's twin brother James and the other driver were killed instantly. The boy's parents were taken to the hospital. They're expected to survive. A GoFundMe account has been set up now to help the Hill family. You can find a link to that on our website at newschannel5.com. There's still no idea why the elderly female driver slammed into the van and why she was going more than 90 miles an hour. Happening today, a man charged with killing his sister-in-law just a few days before Christmas is scheduled to be in court. Police say George Walker killed 23-year-old Allison Walker. Authorities in Logan County, Kentucky, saying that Walker strangled his brother's wife and then tossed her body in a river. The Bowling Green Daily is reporting the 20-year-old told the cops that he killed Allison, tying her hands and feet, and then tossed her body. She was found wrapped up in a tarp. No idea what the motive may have been. She lived on the farm, though, with George and her husband. He was arrested on December 21st. He's being held in the Logan County Jail right now.
The Mississippi River continues to rise this morning, putting some homes in Memphis in danger. Emergency officials are now doing neighborhood checks every few hours. Right now, all main roads are still open, but they're warning drivers to avoid any streets that are flooded. The latest projections estimate that the Mississippi will crest at 41 feet on Friday, just a bit lower than previous predictions.
We're cautiously optimistic. We're continuing to plan for that 48-foot mark in case we were to have a levee break or something north of us. So we're going to have the right people and the resources in place to deal with whatever situation comes our way.
So far, no homes or property have been damaged. And a little more north along the Mississippi River in Missouri, floodwaters have subsided. In Cape Girardeau, the river's dropped a foot from its highest level Friday. 30 homes and several businesses were flooded in that city. The river's still expected to remain above flood stage for a few more days. And
we hope you enjoyed the holiday break on the roadways, because today it's all over. The road construction starts back up across the volunteer state. TDOT suspending all the lane closures and work for the holidays to cut down on traffic. But today, those workers are going to be back out there this morning, in fact. So keep that in mind as you head to work. Slow down in those construction zones. They're back in business. Well, the Titans are not back in business. The season has finally come to an end. And once again, the Titans come within one score of a win, only to come up short. Yeah, let's show you the highlights. They were up in Indy yesterday for the last game on the schedule, and it was a back-and-forth battle. Even backup QB Zach Mettenberg looking pretty good there. All coming down, however, to another failed drive in the fourth with our third-string quarterback in at that point. Final score 24-30. Falling short. The Titans finish up the season 3-13. The bit of good news is we're the worst in the league, which means we get the first pick in the 2016 draft. Oh boy.